So what's next for the banking industry? They're talking about, the government may change to digital currency and all this other stuff, which if you think about it, currency's already digital anyway. It's already just numbers that we see on a screen anyway. Like you said, if you go in somewhere and you ask for $1 million cash, I think I got $150,000 cash from you guys one time. And I had to order it 3 or 4 days ahead of time. That's just, and it's like that with any bank anywhere, and you guys hear or get bulletins or anything about that kind of stuff yet?
Yeah, and I'll
just put you right on the spot.
Right, people might differ with my thoughts on this. I believe cash equals freedom. Once you start creating a digital trail for yourself, it's tough to to have that freedom. And and somebody may argue, well, what are you talking about? Something nefarious? No. I mean, just to be able to do what you want. Not everybody needs to know what's in your business. And cash gives you that luxury of just, I want to pay for this in cash. I don't need a paper trail. I just want to, I want to go on a vacation. I want to, you don't need to know every martini that I put down on my tab and all that.
Could you imagine you being an underwriter? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're looking on the blockchain and all the stuff that you bought here, and the underwriter's like, oh, really? 17 martinis like 3 Saturdays ago, huh? He was really turning it on there, like. Because all that stuff would be there. You're right. It would be one giant ledger.
But on the other side, I am I'm a digital guy. I listen to like Mark Cuban and things, and Mark Cuban will tell you that he still 100% believes in cryptocurrency. I actually do too. I think it's something I keep a small amount of my portfolio, maybe 2-3%, just because I'm not as wealthy as most, but so I dabble in it a little bit. But I think it's something that you still want to hold on to, because you never know, for one thing. And we are going to go to a more digital platform, and crypto's the front runner right now. I'm not saying it will win, but it's the front runner right now. You always go, it's leading right now on that on that digital front. And as far as cash and banks and cash. Banks would like nothing more than just to go digital, because the dealing with the paper, it's a process. You need manpower to deal with paper. Yep. You start cutting out the actual cash transactions. You cut out the amount of employees you need, the amount of workers you need. You can already see it kind of like at Walmart now. They have all these self checkout lanes, and then you'll see that you go to self checkout lane and they'll have this one's credit card only. It's they have one machine out there that dispense cash, and the rest of them like credit card only, because the credit card only allows that person that Walmart to operate like 8 different machines with one person, and that's so I can see the from a business aspect, hey, if I want to cut down my overhead, this is the way to go. But I just still in my heart, I just believe you should have something that you can something tangible that you can have that's not tracked all the time.
I think the cool thing about the blockchain is, I own a bunch of cars and a bunch of 4-wheelers and ATVs and tractors. So I have a ton of titles, like pink slips to vehicles and stuff. Having all that with a digital, like an NFT, basically like how the monkey pictures were, the Bored Ape and all that stuff. Having that to where when you went to the DMV or whatever on your phone, you just got the titles and stuff on there. I think that'll be huge too. I buy something from you, it's on the blockchain. Now that title's in my wallet.
Right.
That'll be huge.
Yeah, the instant transfer of ownership is crazy. And even like on I could see it like on real estate. That's where I think it's going to be kind of big. Just like, you could cut out a lot of people with the transaction, the title process. You could transfer title digitally. That's where I think we're years from now, hopefully in the near future, that it's going, because that'll be cool. I can say, hey Ryan, can you sell me an acre? And you just like, here, just pitch it out. That will be cool, because now it's not that easy. No, it's not that easy.
I just got to a point this week actually where all my houses are rented out. So most of it, you think as a real estate owner, like that's going to be the case all the time. But maybe if you have 1 or 2, but you have as many as I do, there's always a 10 to 20% vacancy you're messing with. This is the first time that they have all been rented out. So it's like, it's nice. We'll see how long this lasts, because we got leases that end pretty much every couple months at this point, because the amount of houses I own. But it's a good feeling to have them all rented out. But again, that's something that, every time I need to look up records or whatever, I got to go dig through files and look up a ton of emails and stuff versus pull up the blockchain with all the info on that house. That would be especially with renters. Like, here's the screenshot it. There's the gas company information that you need and all that stuff. That's where we're going, I believe, with all this. So it's not just money's the leading factor, the carrot on the stick, but I think it'll really tie everything in it. And if I remember correctly, I saw a documentary where this is like basically how everything in China already runs anyway. It's all done through, it's not the blockchain, but something similar. You own car titles, everything on your phone, bank, social media, all that's under one big app, which is, it's kind of scary on one end because like you said, they know everything, but on the other, like, it surely is convenient. You know what I mean? So